It was awesome. And my jiu-jitsu got a little better, surprisingly. Who'd have thunk? But yeah, microdosing was an incredible experience because it was just a subtle shift, and doing it with intention really changed things for me. So, yeah, taking things slow is really nice. And I feel like time slowed down while I was here.
Can you tell me a little bit more about like the breakthroughs that you had? Like you said, it was a very profound experience. Like in what ways?
I just felt like I was able to connect with other people on a deeper level, and it was really nice.
Good. You had the pleasure of being here for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I did. Don't make that mistake. Come here. Come next time.
What was that like, kind of seeing certain things like repeated? You know, like getting to do the breath work twice, getting to do the Ganji yoga like kind of a second time through. Was the experience different for you at all, the first time versus the second time?
Yeah, definitely. First time I was a little on edge. You know, you're moving your body in a way like around other people, and I just couldn't connect myself. So just with repetition, of course, everything becomes easier, and it was just nice, like knowing the routine of everything. So I felt better about that. Yeah, I love Ganji yoga. It's literally what I do at home. So it was a good experience.
Did you have any expectations of like how things were going to go coming into the retreat?
Yes and no. With the instruction, like I expected it to be like top notch, and of course it was. I mean, it was so cool to see everyone's different styles. I really like that. Gis in the jungle, different experience. But as far as like a lot of other things, I try to keep an open mind, and I mean that's the best way to do things, in my opinion. Having no expectations and it being a surprise. So,
fair.
Huge fan. You guys did well.
Thank you. What things stick out in your mind as you reflect back over the last couple weeks?
The new memories made and the deepening of relationships, and I just had so much freaking fun, man. I laughed so much. Like it was really awesome to see also the shift of the different groups and just like coming alive with like different parts of them. Yeah, so that was cool.
You keep coming back to like the connections with the people. So tell me about that. Like what made them deeper than you normally would connect to people at home? Like what was the difference there?
It's the new experience that we're all doing together. I don't know, the intimacy of that. Like this was a whole spiritual journey for some people. This was some people's first retreat. First time people, you know, have cried in public around strangers. Like it's a lot. The Temescal was so tough the first round for me. And then I stuck it out in the second week, which was pretty cool, you know. To see everyone's different mindset going into it with the different groups. I guess I'm more of like an observer, and I'm like just interested in people. But yeah, it was cool. It was really cool.
Do you think as you go back home to New Jersey, I'm sorry for bringing that up, but
that's okay.
As you go back
I have to come back to a cat.
Do you think anything will be different about your life, about how you approach things?
For sure.
Is there anything that you want to kind of leave behind in the jungle and not get back into when you go home? Anything like that?
The feeling to rush things and the just everything, and that fear of like time's running out, and that I saw that in my own jiu-jitsu practice too. I just want to rush things for no good reason, and I think that's kind of the way that like jiu-jitsu translates to your real life, and just like I don't know, really like feed into my joy more. Because I've had the best time here, and like nothing replicates this feeling other than joy, you know, like this is incredible. I've done everything I need to do. I've experienced so much. Like it's just such a gorgeous paradise. Like you get to do everything you need to do. Train jiu-jitsu in the jungle with your friends. Home cooked meals. That was amazing.
Awesome. What would you say to somebody who is maybe looking at the stuff on the website and thinks it sounds kind of weird, like they're not sure about it, but it's kind of interesting? What would you say to those people?
this is, well, you're lame if you think this is weird. This was the most pure experience. I mean, we didn't even get really high, like, off the shrooms, you know? It's not like a total trip. This is medicine. It's plant medicine. It's working. I'm happier than I've ever been. Come on.
Fuck yeah.
It's been 2 weeks.